Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn about the keyword break. Okay, so the break statement is actually used in the switch statement, right? In the switch case we are using the break statement mostly. Actually there are two statements in the C programming language, that is break and continue statements. To alter the normal flow of a program, we are using these two statements. So loops perform a set of repetitive actions until the condition becomes false, but it is sometimes desirable to skip some statements inside the loop or terminate the loop immediately without checking the condition. In such type of cases, the break and continue statements are used. The break statement is also used in the switch statement to exit from the switch case. Okay, so in C program, break is used in terminating the loop immediately when it is encountered. Okay, so it is going to the break statement. So whenever the break statement is encountered inside the loop, the control will automatically pass to the first statement after the loop. Okay, a break is actually used with the if else statement inside the loop. Okay, so this is the syntax of the break statement. Okay, so now let us know how the break statement works clearly with the following explanation here in the different loops. Okay, so in the case of the while loop, so here the test expression, that is the condition is given, and if the condition, when the if condition is working, and suppose if you want to skip some of the some part of the loop immediately, then we are using the break statement here, and the control will automatically pass to the out of the loop. Okay, so if you are using a break statement, then the control will automatically pass to the outside of the loop. Similarly here, if you see the do while loop, so do while loop means it will execute at, if you want to skip some of the, while executing the if condition, to skip some part of the do while condition, so we are using the break statement here, and after using the break statement, the control will automatically pass out of the do while loop. Okay, similarly for the for loop also. Okay, so while executing the for loop, if you want to skip some of the statements, and if you are using the break statement, then the control will automatically pass to the end of the loop, end of the for loop. Okay, so now let us see the execution of the break statement here. Okay, so this is the initialization part and the header files part. So we are taking the value I. So for I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. Okay, so if the I equals to 5, that means if the entered number is equals to 5, okay, if the I value is equals to 5, then the loop will be terminated and the control comes out of the loop and the value get printed here. Okay, so that is the task of the given program. So it displays the output like this. Okay, so whenever the program runs, so it is going to display all the numbers in the for loop, and then it is going to display the value of I equals to 5, the loop is terminated. Okay, so when the I value equals to 5, so it is going to display the printf statement for loop terminated, and it will come out of the loop, and it will print the value of the I here. So actually in the for loop, so given numbers from 1 to 10, that means it has to print the values from 1 to 10. But here when the I value 5 is encountered, so it is going to skip the printing of the remaining numbers, and it is going to break the statement here, and the control comes out of the loop, and it is going to print the last value of the printing numbers, that is the I value is 5, right? So 1 2 3 4 5. So when the I value is 5 encountered, then the for loop will be terminated by using the break statement, and the control will come out of the for loop. So after the for loop, this printf statement is there. So value of I is equals to 5 will be returned. Okay, so this is about the break. So actually you may get confused between the break statement and the exit function. So in the case of the break statement, it is going to just break the particular loop, and we are going, the control will come out of the loop, right? That means it is going to terminate from the loop. But in the case of the exit function, it is going to terminate the program. And exit is a function, not a keyword like a break statement. So break is a keyword, but it is not a function. And here the exit function can be used as a variable name anywhere in the program because it is a user library functions. And if you want to use the exit function, then you have to define the header file standard library.h. But in the case of the break statement, there is no need of defining any header files. Okay, and here in a program, multiple break statements can be applied. But whereas in the case of the exit function, we cannot use the exit function multiple times. We can use the exit function only once. So when the exit function is encountered once, then the program will be terminated. Okay, and if you are going to use the break statement here, the break statement will work only for that particular loop. If you are going to apply the break statement in the nested loop, then the break statement is going to just apply for that particular loop only. If suppose I am applying the break statement in the inner loop, okay, so inner for loop, if I am using the break statement, then it is going to just break the it is going to just terminate from the inner loop only. It doesn't terminate from the outer loop, right? So that's why the break statement only works for that particular loop where it is present. So this is all about the break statement, and thanks for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.